Hello YouTube, Moostro here with a new town in Banished featuring the Megamod. Prent and Lynn have been banished from their hometown of Dunwood Creek and have set off on their own to establish a new town, a town they will name Ciscoe. Like all banished citizens, they need to start with humble beginnings, and what more humble beginning would there be than to build a stockpile for resources needed? Lynn and Prent have a stockpile for resources needed. Now they need to start considering what are they going to do to provide for a place to sleep and food. So we're going to get them started on a log cabin for their house, or for their as their house. We will get them started on a log cabin. For food, we will get a tiny hunting stand set up, and we also will want to create firewood, so we will create a tiny chopper for the purpose of converting logs to firewood. All humble beginnings should start with a humble blacksmith so that they can convert the resources into tools. And if we're going to be converting resources into tools, we are definitely going to want to smelt the iron ore into iron. So we need to get a furnace. And for that, we will do the Port Royal furnace. We will locate that there. And let's set them to collecting the 106 logs needed for those buildings. Alright, what I like to do sometimes is early game, I will let the building run until the resources have been removed, and then I will pause building construction until I have all of the resources necessary. That way I know I've cleared the site and those resources have made their way to the stockpile. I was needing 106 trees, so we will continue focusing on gathering the 106 trees. Minus the 24. Alright, we have gathered the necessary trees once they walk those back to the stockyard. We're going to need 42 stone. We have 32, so let's gather just a little bit more stone. And we're good on the stone collection. We can now set them to building. The first thing we'll build, of course, is their log cabin, so they have a place to move into. Alright, Prent and Lynn, banished from your hometown, but that does not mean you deserve a house to live in. So you have established your log cabin, in what will be the booming metropolis of Ciscoe in due time. Welcome to your home. Now that you have a home, we should get a food source incoming, and so we'll get the tiny hunter built next. And we're going to put one of you on hunting while the other builds. Welcome to Ciscoe, Theodore. Prent and Lynn have given birth to a baby boy by the name of Theodore. Theodore, firstborn of Prent and Lynn, I look forward to a long, happy life for you. All right, our tiny hunter has been busy gathering duck meat, hunting duck for the family. Well done. Lynn is an avid bird hunter. Prent has been building. When we look at our resources now, one of the things that I want to consider is the coming winter and ensuring that we have enough firewood to start harvesting the iron ore into iron, as well as enough firewood to heat the home. So we're going to take the hunter off of hunting. Thank you for your service, Lynn, and we will put you onto chopping wood. The other person will gather timber for the purpose of chopping wood. We're going to keep a beehive next to the home as well. That's another easy to collect food resource. In fact, we're going to take the woodcutter off and have them build the beehive first. All right, with our humble beginnings, we can actually probably put out a sign for nomads. Now, when we look at the map for this town, one of the situations that has arisen in the past is nomads arrive and they cannot cross the river. So ultimately, we might be a little bit stuck on getting nomads early game because I don't have bridges built. That said, I will put a sign out because there is the off chance that they show up at the right location. So we go into the city services and we'll do a nomad sign and we'll do 100%. Right, we're going to have our builder collect a little bit of iron ore. so that one person can start making iron from iron ore and firewood. Let's prioritize this iron. And so as not to dip into our firewood supply too much, I'll move you from making iron to firewood, and I'll have the other person create some iron tools. Alright, you've run out of iron to work with. Our food situation. Let's have you work the beehive for a bit. Lynn and Print are going to gather resources along the creek. And then maybe for the sake of nomads, we will talk about, oh, speaking of nomads, I do not see nomads by the sign. So that I don't sentence them to death, I'm going to deny them citizenship. And we'll have to wait. Now, what I was going to say is, for the purpose of nomads, it's probably worth building a bridge. At least that bridge is there. Like one person a builder. That will increase the available area for where nomads can arrive from. So then nomads can come in from any one of these edges along here. Get the Port Royal tailor situated so that clothing can start to be addressed as well. We will prioritize the Port Royal tailor. We do have the resources necessary for this. As some pigs walk through our neighborhood. Now, as far as resources, We are a little light on resources. I'm going to get a forestry center up soon enough so that we can start getting probably a supply of leather. And with that, I'm going to be building the town in a northward direction. So I want to get up to the river up here so that I can put some water mills on the river and start pulling resources from the river. The in-between stage will be a forestry center, and that's probably the next thing I'm going to focus on building. But this works. This is the humble beginning for the family of Lynn and Prent, their firstborn Theodore, and now they have another child, Felicity. Welcome to the world, Felicity. This is the town of Ciscoe. This is Moostro playing Banished Megamod. Thank you for watching. Be sure to comment, like, subscribe, hit that bell for notifications, and have a wonderful evening.